Welcome back to Week 2 of the Final Fantasy Tactics Football Celebration. I'm your host, Fanatic, and this match is between Team Mothmen and Team T.I.A.M.A.T at the Underground Book Storage, 3rd floor. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. For those of you just joining us, Team Mothmen came out with the win of the first match, the first half rather. We'll see if things go out a little bit differently now that the sides have switched up. Team T.I.A.M.A.T is in the south and Team Mothmen in the north. So far, not too much different. Except Team Mothmen's taking the low ground there with the archers. Oh, Alma goes off by herself. That might be dangerous. First blood for the round is Raimi with a draw out. Draw out. Freight uses one of her own. Marcel with a long-range shot. Paul Malo steps up, goes for Steelheart, and misses. Mothman staying in the back. Alman charges up and uses Muramasa, hitting 2, I think. Yes, and death sentence on Raimi, plus instant death for Lord Bob Bree. Saijin with the revive, of course. Enemy counters with their own draw out and retreats. And Bob Bree is back on his feet. He goes for a Mimic Darevon and puts Alma to sleep. Paul Malu, off on his own, apparently really attempting to steal the heart of Mothmen. It's 33%, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Freight, meanwhile, punishing him with draw outs, and Marcel, taking the opportune shot at Lord Bob Bree, almost drops him. Speed Ruin is ineffective. Saijin, biding her time. Paul Malo, healing and retreating, I'm guessing? Yep. Raimi, one turn to death. Takes Alma with her with an incredible 429 damage. Freight, taking advantage of that fly to pass through the obstacles, is punishing Paul Malo. While Marcel is sniping from a distance, drops Lord Bob Bree again. Paul Malo is not in a position to help his teammates, but is apparently providing a distraction for Mothmen. Saijin, meanwhile, resolutely is reviving her teammates, but now she's all alone in range of 2 archers. But Freight chooses to pass on a shot and instead goes for a draw out on Paul Malo. Marcel does incredible damage, but has it returned in the form of damage split. Again, my compliments to Team T.I.A.M.A.T here with a magic-based reviver with damage split. That increases the damage while hit while charging, and therefore it becomes an offensive unit when struck mid-charge. Interesting tactic, and apparently is proving very effective here. Lord Bob Bree with the Mimic Darevon misses. Saijin, again with the raise. Freight goes to heal her teammate. Marcel is out of critical. Charging Wizard is too much of a temptation if Freight targets, and again gets hit by a large damage split. And is dropped to near death. Saijin with the raise. And Raimi is back up at full hit points. Lord Bob Bree failing with the talk skill. He's having a rough night. That particular set of abilities, that's for sure. Although Mimic Darevon last round was, or last half, was pretty good. If only Raimi hadn't woken him up. Paul Malo and Mothmen need to go at it. Saijin starts casting a spell. It's Fire 2. Freight is once again, or not Freight, Marcel is dropped to critical. Bob Bree with the draw out, and this time he's down. Freight does not have any revival ability, so it looks like it's going to be a Freight versus 3 of Team T.I.A.M.A.T here. Undaunted. Oh, Team Freight fires and gets the double shot. 360 damage total to Raimi. That hurts. Raimi heals herself. Pulls back. Bob Bree misses with the breach. Freight following up, takes a shot and misses at Bob Bree. Paul Mall and Mothmen still going at it, except Paul Mall has now stolen the armor of Mothmen. Saijin steps up, still not doing anything. Freight, draw out. There we go. Charging some kind of spell, and apparently it will not work on Lord Bob Bree, but that would be because he has equipped shield, Aegis shield, and a bed. He is immune to black magic. Raimi steps up, goes to the slash, drops a Freight to critical, and I believe that spell will probably kill her, whatever it is. It is a bolt too. Raimi takes significant damage, but is still alive. And now it's the entirety of Team T.I.A.M.A.T versus Mothmen. Although Mothmen does have the ability to revive, she is way too far away from her teammates to actually get there and use it on time. I believe this is going to be it for Team Mothmen here. I believe the second half will go to Team T.I.A.M.A.T and we'll be seeing an overtime battle. Really don't see Team Mothmen coming back from this one, folks. Paul stepping back with the charm, and it hits. A little bit late, but it hits. Actually, this might accelerate things because I think the first thing Paul Mall is going to start doing is attempting to strip Mothmen. All it takes is removal of the helmet there, and she's easily killable by Raimi. Speaking of which, something is been stolen. I think that was the helmet. There's the shield. There's the shield, and that was stolen too. So I think Mothmen has her sword, and I think that's it. Raimi steps up, drops her. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it in the second half. We're going to overtime.